Hello guys, Emmanuel from Geekception here, and hope you're doing awesome today. Now in today's video, I'll be doing my 5-day review of the Mi 10T Pro 5G. Let's begin. This video was brought to you by the Edifier X3 True Wireless Earbuds. Now the X3 may be small, but it has Bluetooth 5.0, touch controls, 6 hours of playback with 18 more hours in the charging case. Check it out with the link in the description down below. And welcome back guys, my name is Emmanuel, like I said, and hope you like it here. If you're new here, well, welcome. If you're returning, well, welcome back again. And in today's video, I'll be doing something I've not done in a long time, which is a 5-day review where I use this phone every single day for the next 5 days, and I'll be shooting at the end of every day to tell you what I think about the phone. Now, the preamble out of the way, don't forget to like and share this video if you liked it. Leave a comment if you have any questions, and let's dive into the first day. And on the first day, the first thing I noticed most definitely is the screen. I am loving it so much. Now, it is a big screen at 6.67 inches, and thanks to that 144 Hertz display, which means that the screen refreshes very, very fast. The things that I, scroll on the phone display very fast, and definitely I notice it. This is not marketing. I definitely noticed the 144 Hertz display, even though a downside is that because of just how big the phone is, most times I have to use two hands, but that is it for the display. And I went out today, even though we're in, Corona times, and I took some photos. And to me, the photos look very sharp and vibrant, and most definitely I'll be taking more photos as time goes on. But this photo that I'm showing on screen right now was taken without any portrait mode, and you can see how blurred the background is, or the more technical term is depth of field. And that is due to that large sensor that is here on the Mi 10T Pro. So I'm super excited to see the kind of photos I'll be taking on this phone. And that has basically been it for day one with the Mi 10T Pro. And today is day 2 of me using the Mi 10T Pro 5G, and I have definitely been gaming a lot. Now, I'm not going to lie, the game I've been playing the most by far has been Genshin Impact. I really love this game. First off, loading and getting into the game is actually relatively quick, at least compared to some of the lesser devices that I have with me. So diving into the game itself, and the first thing I did was go into the settings and switch to the extreme or highest quality settings, and this game handles it perfectly. In all the times I've been playing on the phone, even with everything maxed out, there has been rarely any lags, and I really love the performance here on the Mi 10T Pro 5G. Something that is not wonderful though is the fact that after gaming for, I would say, a medium to long period of time, it gets really hot, especially at the top of the phone and at the back near the camera. So definitely uncomfortable to hold, and that is something you should pay into account while, playing games on this phone, or if you plan on playing games with this phone. Battery life has also been good here on the Mi 10T Pro. At the end of the second day, I have about 38% left, and my usage is mostly Genshin Impact. It is Twitter, which is social media, and the camera as well. So after a second day, I would say battery life here has been very impressive. And that has been it for day 2 of using the Mi 10T Pro 5G. And today is the third day that I've been using the Mi 10T Pro 5G right here. And one thing that I definitely notice is the fact that there is a high quality vibration motto here. So which means that coming from an iPhone to this phone here, I can definitely know that Xiaomi did not cheap out on the vibration. Every time you notice anything that has vibration here, you can really feel it. Get it? You can feel it? Okay, I'll see myself out. Another thing I've been doing on this phone has been watching videos, and I have to say I've been enjoying that big 6.67 inch display. Now granted, this is not an AMOLED display where the blacks are really black, but hey, you will almost never be able to notice because of just how high quality the screen here is. And for Christy Chris, who left a comment on my unboxing video, well, that is your question answered. Now, since I've been watching videos, I have definitely had to use the speakers here. Now, the speakers here on the Mi 10T Pro are bottom firing, which means they're the one underneath the phone. And I have to say, even though I am not technically an audiophile, I cannot tell you one signal from another, but to my own innocent ears, they sound good. It has enough bass for me, and I can hear everything clearly. So I would say audio here has been fantastic for me as well. And that has been it for day 3 of using the Xiaomi Mi 10T Pro 5G. And today is day 4 that I've gotten the Mi 10T Pro 5G right here. And something I've not liked from the beginning when I got this phone is the fact that it's a fingerprint magnet. Even after wiping and wiping and wiping and wiping the device, just 5 minutes is enough for you to cover the entire device in fingerprints, and it does not look good at all. I am not using a case here, but if that is something that matters to you, I will most definitely recommend you get a case for this phone. Now, since we are still on the matter of fingerprints, let's talk about the fingerprint scanner right here. Now, the fingerprint scanner here is integrated into the power button, and I have to say it is very fast, and I've had no issues whatsoever with unlocking this device with the fingerprint scanner. Now, today I was stuck at home. I did not go out, and I did not really have any chance to take that much photos. I took a few portrait mode photos just now as I was literally about to take this test, as well as some low light photos and night mode, which you can be seeing on screen right now. But tomorrow, which I am going out, I'll try to get some videos, especially testing out the 8K camera, the 108 MP mode right here, so that you can just see what this camera has to offer. But that has pretty much been it for day 4 of the Mi 10T Pro 5-day review. So, as promised yesterday, I am currently outside today. And the first thing is that it's actually weird having the camera in the bottom left right here, because my natural thing is to actually look up at the top there. But anyways, I'm here in the sun, walking to get some lunch. Yeah. Now I'm back home and I have a few things to share with you. First, let's start with the 8K video montage. The 8K video that is shot on the Mi 10T is so crisp and so sharp. In fact, the colors pop at you even more than real life, and it just looks so good. It's so sharp, it's almost as if it wants to cut my eye. Something I like is that in the camera, while you are actually recording in 8K mode, you can zoom in so much, which actually impresses me, as you can see here on screen right now. And also, in editing, if you ever take this to a computer, you can actually also zoom in while you are editing, because there's just so much resolution to work with. Something to note, however, is that when you're recording in 8K mode, there is no video stabilization, so you are going to get those shakes. So please take that into account. Speaking of stabilization, there's also a dedicated stabilized video mode here on the Mi 10T Pro. And on screen right now, you can actually see the comparison. And I would say it smooths out some of the shakes, not all, but it's much, much better than, having no stabilization at all, or at least the default stabilization. In lower lighting conditions, even in 8K, I would say I did not notice that much noise. I mean, don't get me wrong, noise is there, but it's not as much, and I would say I'm impressed at how the camera handles low light. I took some photos as well, which you can see on screen right now. And those photos were taken from both the main camera, the telephoto camera for the zoomed in photos, and the wide angle camera. Now, in all my testing and in all my shots, I actually noticed that the best quality by far is still from the main camera. Speaking of the main camera, one of the main features here is the fact that it has a 108 megapixel mode. And I took some photos in it, and most definitely I can tell you that it made no difference at all. Like, I mean, it's a nice thing to have, I guess, if you want to zoom in and crop in on your photos. But I think for me and the use case in which I use this phone, I don't think I would ever need that 108 MP camera mode. A point to note throughout my testing of this phone is the fact that the front camera placement is very awkward. So when taking photos, it is super weird, I would say, to look at the bottom left, especially in landscape mode. And I wish they put the phone's camera, or at least the front camera, in the center. I complained about it, and even my friends complained about it as well. And that has basically been it for day 5 of my 5-day review, which means today is the last day. Now let's go into a recap. Love the screen. So fast, so good, amazing. Love performance, solid A+ there, especially on Genshin Impact. No complaints whatsoever. Love camera. Camera here is nice. I mean, I'm not going to use the 108 megapixel mode, which is what they're advertising this phone for, But 8K video, I am sold. A pretty good main camera, I am sold. Okay, maybe the front camera, maybe I'm not so sold, but you know, I can let that go. Camera, sold. Hate fingerprint magnet. This thing is just saying, fingerprints, come to me, come. So yeah, I do not like that about this phone at all. Love the vibration engine. This is one of the best vibration engines that I have ever seen on an Android phone. Love. Battery life. Battery life here has been superb. I'm getting at least 2 days of use here on the phone. Most definitely recommended. 5000 mAh, amazing. 5000 mAh. As you can see from my love and hate, there is more love than hate, as we should be in this world. But hey, this phone most definitely gets a pass from me. I would say I recommend this. I really loved using this. It makes me sad that I have to give this back. Xiaomi, Arif, if you're listening to this, you're watching this, can I keep this, please? Can I keep this? Because it's such a nice phone. I would say from the screen to the battery life to the performance to the cameras. I think for 1,999 ringgit, which is the price here in Malaysia with conversions on screen right now, I think it's a good buy for what you'll be getting here. Like, you know, it's a no-brainer really. Like for me, yes, most definitely. Anyways, that has been it for my 5-day review in 2020. You know, I never thought I would bring this back, but you know, 2020 keeps surprising all of us, myself included. What do you think about the Mi 10T Pro 5G? Is this a phone you're looking at? Have you already bought this phone and then you're just watching a review because you've bought this phone? Because I do that as well. So hey, you know, let me know if you are doing that right now in the comment section, or you're just watching this because you like me and you just want to support the video. Also let me know. And on the topic of letting me know, hope you're doing awesome. I shall catch you in the next video, which I'm planning to make regular. Let's not jinx it. And hope you're taking care of yourself, and I shall catch you in the next video. Don't forget to be awesome. Bye.